Still waiting to get down to dungeon level 35. This is just a special room, probably one that has a block here, block there, block there, block there, with the good stuff in the middle. That monster needs to be teleported. I still have 5 charges. Should be plenty. Meta Wraith can cast Nether Bolt. But there you go. Problem sorted. Magical Amulet. So, let's drop some arrows. So we go Strength and Intelligence. Peace Stun. Peace Stun is not common, so good to have. There are few monsters that stun in any significant way in this game, and those that do are so incredibly dangerous that you should simply leave whenever you happen to be near them. So kind of non-starter. Four 6 is low enough in danger rating that I don't need to use a potion of enlightenment to see where the object is. I can just clear the level. Let's try to do it in a kind of a quick fashion. I have 40 arrows. Invisible. Magic map. Can I get past that guy without killing him? Well, probably. I move a plus 14, so nothing really gives me any trouble. Oh, very, very nice. We can just take this. Don't need to do anything. So, plus 5 dexterity, plus 3 constitution. This will not be for the end game because the damage output is not good enough. However, the branding earlier on is fantastic. So just plain arrows will automatically get branded. And now we went from 42 to 135. I think this is it at this point. I think we can start to consider diving, maybe. Because now we have the speed and the damage to actually take on bigger monsters. Goodbye. Yeah. Scroll teleport level. Well, you know, let's see if there's anything here that I should know about. No. Okie dokie. Fantastico. Any mobs, please? Mr. Mob. Thank you. Anything here? Potion of speed. We'll take it because why not? How much is it? Plus 11. You can enchant artifacts. However, you have a reduced chance. You have 50% of the chance of a normal item. The artifact has a saving throw against being enchanted. They have a saving throw against being disenchanted as well. So I guess it kind of works to... it's an advantage to have that function. We still do not have ESP. ESP would be nice to have. Let's see if with these 15 we can get... I'll drop that for a second. Let's see if we can get this up even a single point. Not even a single point. However, yeah, that's great. I don't know why sometimes arrows stack in a funny way. Mithril arrows are 265 against things that do not resist cold. How many scrolls of deep descent do we have? We got 9, so plus 45 levels. It's still not something that we can do because we don't have a functional teleport. But like these guys, we can just go wreck them. Like that. Escaping, recall. 4 or 5. If you have an Arkenstone, that makes it so much easier, because when you do find a level when there's something that's useful, you just use the Arkenstone. What is this? Wisdom. Useless. That's a Chaos Drake. They are weak monsters. I can actually kill it right now. Because I resist chaos. Oh, I resist chaos. See? Dead. These guys resist cold because they're frost trolls, but they don't resist to the fact that it's a bigger ball with a bigger damage. So, and besides, I'm not sure that they're fully immune to frost. Just think that they take reduced damage, so they will take all the basic damage of the arrow plus a little bit. Goodbye. Nothing. It's not that before I couldn't kill him. It's just that my arrows wouldn't go as far in how long they last, because it would take me more arrows to kill stuff. Dwarven? Dwarven. Okay, we can put this in and get 2 points of strength, 2 points of constitution. Enchanting. I can enchant a stack of arrows. Nothing here. What we got? Nothing dangerous at all. Yeah. Nothing here. Oh, this guy maybe. I can kill him, but I will just teleport him away. And I should have checked for the level feeling before investing one charge of teleport other on him. But you know, I'm being lazy. Bronze rod, platinum rod, what does it do? Acid balls, and this one hasn't shown me anything. Ooh, elven kind. This is a lot of money, so I'll take it. I'm of seeing, but I don't know. I'll take intelligence over seeing. Platinum wand. Oh, come on. And because I didn't show me anything, it can either be off teleport or a one of those that clears the traps. B, C, F, come on. Oh. We have failed 6 times in a row. They identify. Crystal Drakes are surprisingly weak for the type of monster that they are. They have very little hit points for being a big ass Drake. They die very easily. Yeah, shards are not easy to resist, but the damage that they have for shards is low. So they are not hard at all to kill. Things like rods that do firebolt, acid bolt, and so on, they're not really great to keep as weapons because, well, they take over a slot to do a single cast of whatever that bolt is, and you will run out of slots to cast the stuff. Before you actually get to be able to use those bolts to do any kind of damage. If you're really, really earlier on, like level 5, then they're cool. Okay, but otherwise, no. And here, just keep grinding. Keep the scent, we take it, throw away this guy. I doubt that there's going to be any significant change in our damage output until either we get to character level 40 or until we get to the dungeon level 90. Dread. Okay, well, let's go home, sell some stuff, drop some stuff. I don't have sustained strength, so what does this do? Resist shards. Oh, I'm not sure why I did that. I should have sold it. Oh, right. I forgot this one existed. Polymorph, sell that one, sell that one. Oh my god. Right. Those two are dangerous. Lorgan has the ability to summon you back to him, to recall. Gorlim can shoot some really dangerous mana bolts. These water bolts stun as well. So 193 hit points per hit has a big spell. Otherwise, the rest is not terribly difficult. This Berserker here can be killed if you take it on his own, because all he can do is charge towards you. He has no other abilities. This is a Nether Hound. I do not resist Nether. There might be something useful here. Those are definitely two dangerous monsters. I think in this situation, the first thing to do is... Oh, there's a Mystic. Mystic is one of those monsters that can stun. First thing to do is see what's there. Okay, it's a 6. I only have 3 charges left. I'm sure I can recharge it, but you know, I would rather just go get stuff that doesn't involve me potentially dying. Like that, yeah, done. See, problem is gone. And this is something that me, for many years, I've had a big problem doing. Whenever I saw a situation like that, I wanted to win. I'm like, no, I will win. I will defeat you, and then I would lose. And instead, you can do this. You can do this even in a situation where, like, there's definite profit ahead of you. There's an item there. The item will make your game easier. You know, no, I can just go. I can simply just leave. Well, I'll go grind a little bit more, and I'll record if I find anything that's fun. Right, I've since found, not much really. I found a scroll of special remove curse, which is worth a lot of money, and it's useful to have. And this vault, and we're gonna see what's in it. Unfortunately, once again, this is quite full of traps, and the ranger doesn't have detect traps, which you would think it does because of the name of the class, but no, it doesn't. This monster is dangerous. She can summon dragons based on the level that she's in, and we'll need to teleport her away because we never know what the summoning roll is random. She can summon something really big, way too big, so we'll need to use a charge. It would be really useful in Angband if you can mark a place, but I do not know if there's a function, like if I could put an X on that tile. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 after that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest should be easy enough to kill without anything particularly difficult that needs to be done. Oh, and there's Drebor the Imp over here. And I did not kill him, but I killed his guards, and one of them dropped this ring. And when it comes to rings, you always need to check. What are they? Because you never know if it was a random drop. Mana. Wisdom. Okay, we need to start ignoring these good weapons. Intelligence +3, yes please. Dragon. It's a slow monsters. Amulets. Regeneration. Gloves of Thievery. These normally would be great. I can probably sell them. The vendor for armor is capped at 5,000. They are essentially gloves of reaction that also give you a tiny bonus. Okay, kill probing. This rod probing, when you have just started playing, is really useful because it's the one that helps you populate the monster history. Artifact. I've taken, I bought a mushroom on the second side, just in case. Iron crown, it's basically a hat. So let's see what we got. A defender and holy avenger. This is just money. I mean, actually, this one does have protection from fear, which doesn't remove the fear from the rings, but it does prevent the debuff. And it also has the see invisible, so it could be a good switch out for the Gondolin, which I already have prevent paralysis. It does give me resistance to dark, which in a way it's kind of useful, but you know. The defender also has invisible, and it gives me the basic resist and stealth. These are weapons that people in the community absolutely love because it comes with a sustain, it has regeneration, it has free action, and so on. But to me, I have never thought that defenders are good weapons because they're for stealth gameplay, and when it comes to actually being able to deal damage, they don't. How much? Can I not? I don't have any more arrows to drop. Okay, I'll drop that. Take that ring. Drop that. Take this. It's all cash. We'll just go for the cash. Who cares? And while 2 books of illusions is 800, these gloves will sell for more. So. They were sold for about 7,000, maybe, if it wasn't capped. Soul Monster, I can cast it. I don't need it. To be fair, I don't even need the Rod of Recall. I'm not even using it. I'm using the scrolls. The Rod of Recall is great, and I'm gonna leave it in the house. It's great when you have 2 of them, not when you have only 1. Because although the chance is very small, any attack from a lightning attack can actually destroy it. And if you lose it, you don't have recall anymore. I mean, you'll find scrolls on the floor, but still not a good position to be. Perfect. Okay. This does give me see invisible, but also comes with resist to poison and prevent confusion. And on top of that gives me +4 intelligence, which should cap my intelligence. Perfect. We also no longer need this anymore. And this, we also do not need it because we have shifted to a Dwarven Shield, +1 Strength, +1 Constitution, and Dwarven Mail because we have the resists from other things. And you don't need more than 1. So we'll sell this stuff. A little by little, the character is becoming more powerful, but really like little baby steps. And then when you get to level 40, there's kind of a snowball effect. And all of a sudden you go from being cautious to just being ridiculously overpowered. You can even have 200 weapons or 200 arrows, who cares? Slowly our damage goes up because the damage calculation do assume an average combat, so things like buffs do actually matter. If you buff yourself, you'll see that score go up. We are still earlier on with the stats, and all of these can easily go over 1810 at least. You could, in theory, stash all the potions that you find of those initial stat potions in. For example, drink 2 brawn. The first brawn gets you to 18, the second one gets you to 18, and then a dice roll, and it can be even to 1830. So basically you gain 3 points. But for that one potion you lose 1 of the other points. And then you repeat the same trick with the other stats. It's an additional annoyance that you could do. If you really want to scrape every last bit of efficiency, you can do that trick as well. But again, it's something that's not really needed, because as you see, the playthrough is not in any way difficult. And we just need to find not a couple of strength, not a couple of intelligence, and then put constitution, as many as you can get. That's it. See you again in a little while. Bye-bye. Let's do another quick one. This one is an 8-7. There's a pit. These pits do raise the dungeon, the danger factor of the level. So it could be that it's actually not really an 8, but there's nothing too embarrassingly out of depth. Rather recall, very good. I can actually drop the scrolls now because I have a second one at home. If this one gets destroyed now while I'm using it, I can always come back and get the rods. There is a vortex of Nexus over there, and that can be a problem because I do not resist Nexus, and it can teleport me away from the level. It can also scramble me, but the scramble is no longer permanent. It used to be permanent, but it's not now. And always to check for really dangerous. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so there's one there, and then there's something there. This is probably worth an enlightenment. I have found a rod of magic mapping, and I've bought a rod of teleport others. And somehow I forgot that I did do that, so I could have used it. Has this really got nothing in it? Okay, so this pit has no objects inside it, and if it doesn't, then I don't think I should be clearing it. I'm just going to briefly go here to see what that is. Xorns can go through the wall. Trolls can suck my balls. There we go. Ah, Jesus Christ. That's what Nexus does. It gets you, throws you out of the level, and it scrambles your stats. You're gonna love this game, man.